7 of the current Formula 1 driver contracts are set to expire at the end of this year, and we decided to investigate about the future of those 7 driver contracts throughout this video. Most of these are 1-year contracts, except Hamilton's, which is running as a 2-year extension since 2021. Other contract holders are Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Guan Yu, Tsunoda, Ricciardo and Sargent, who are driving for midfield teams with less powerful challengers. Through this video, we are going to investigate the present status and future of these contracts. But before we proceed, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. The 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton's contract was set to expire at the end of the current season, and both Mercedes and Hamilton were in a long negotiating process related to the contract over the last few months. Finally, the deal was signed ahead of the Italian GP, and it came as a 2-year contract extension. That means we can see the Hamilton-Russell combination till the end of the 2025 season. When Hamilton was a world champion, Mercedes was always ready to pay what he demanded. But currently, Mercedes' administration is trying to reduce the value of Hamilton's contract as he is no longer a world champion. However, they didn't want to lose their legendary driver to a rival team either. On the other hand, Hamilton is also unhappy about the current form of Mercedes challengers, but he has no option better than Mercedes to achieve his dream of winning the record-breaking 8th world title. That's why both the parties were in a long negotiating process until the demands of both the parties coincided. Talking about his future with Mercedes after signing the contract extension, Hamilton said, "We dream every day of being the best, and we have dedicated the past decade to achieving that goal," said Hamilton. Being at the top does not happen overnight or over a short period of time. It takes commitment, hard work and dedication, and it's been an honor to earn our way into the history books with this incredible team. We have never been hungrier to win. We have learned from every success, but also every setback. We continue to chase our dreams. We continue to fight no matter the challenge, and we will win again. I'm grateful to the team who have supported me both on and off the track. Our story isn't finished. We are determined to achieve more together, and we won't stop until we do," he said further. Yuki Tsunoda had less hopes about the 2023 season, as he was on the edge of losing his contract with the series of underperformance that he displayed last season. But the Red Bull advisor, Dr. Helmut Marko, decided to offer him one more opportunity as no one from the Red Bull Academy was ready to take his seat at the end of the 2022 season. Then Tsunoda used that opportunity effectively to prove his worth to the Italian racing team. The Japanese driver had delivered some great performances throughout the season, even though he narrowly missed the opportunity of scoring points in most of the occasions. After Pierre Gasly's move to the Alpine team, Tsunoda became the lead driver of the team effortlessly, as his teammate Nick de Vries was always behind him in terms of performance. Just after 10 races of the current season, de Vries was dropped from the AlphaTauri driver lineup as the Red Bull people were not happy about his performances, and he was replaced with the more experienced Daniel Ricciardo. Now the status of Tsunoda within the Italian racing team as their lead driver has been questioned after assigning Ricciardo to the AlphaTauri driver lineup. Some unofficial reports confirm that Tsunoda's contract has been already extended to the end of the 2024 season. This is not a surprise with the consistency that he showed throughout the first half of the current season. Tsunoda is a driver more attached to Honda than Red Bull, and that's why he got a chance at AlphaTauri when Honda was its engine manufacturer. But with the latest decision of Honda to sign an engine deal with Aston Martin, Tsunoda's future with the Italian racing team is unclear. Ricciardo, who was added to AlphaTauri as a replacement of Nick de Vries, also has a contract which expires at the end of this season. Christian Horner and Dr. Helmut Marko don't see any future for Ricciardo with the senior Red Bull team. Before the Dutch GP, he was in a position to get an opportunity at AlphaTauri in the next season as well. However, with the sudden rise of Liam Lawson as the replacement of Ricciardo after breaking his hand in Zandvoort, there is a risk of losing either of the contracts of Tsunoda or Ricciardo. Lawson demonstrated a strong P13 finish after starting the race as the last one on the starting grid. But he needs to prove himself as a consistent performer by using the opportunity that he gets at Monza. If he can impress Marko or Horner, we can expect a surprise in the next year's AlphaTauri driver lineup. China's first ever Formula One driver, Zhou Guanyu, joined the sport ahead of the 2022 season, and it's a famous secret that he won that race seat due to the multi-million worth sponsorship package that he brought to the team. Now he is in his second season with the Hinwheel-based team, and his contract would expire at the end of the current season. Both Alfa Romeo and Sauber are in a transformation stage, with Sauber's new deal with Audi, which is set to happen ahead of the 2026 season. Alfa Romeo is ready to form a new partnership with Haas, and that's why the future of Zhou and Bottas is not clear. Recently, Zhou had expressed his desire to stay with Sauber to join with the Audi project, but Alfa Romeo spokesman Aluna Bravi has recently told that they are ready to move ahead with Guanyu and Bottas after signing the new deal with Sauber. Alfa Romeo is ready to join with Haas at the beginning of the 2024 season, and it was unclear until last week how they are going to decide the future driver lineup, as Nico Hülkenberg and Kevin Magnussen are already with Gunther Steiner, with contracts expiring this season. However, both drivers got extensions ahead of the Dutch GP till the end of the 2024 season. That means no change for this year's Sauber driver lineup will happen, despite Alfa Romeo going to partner with Haas F1 team. But Zhou is yet to get an extension from Sauber, which is set to run with his considerable Audi influence by the next season. Another driver contract that's going to expire at the end of this season is Logan Sargent's Williams contract. He joined with the Grove-based racing outfit, replacing the paid driver Nicholas Latifi, who was with the team for around 3 seasons. Sargent is a former Williams Academy driver, and he has been able to attract a lot of American sponsors towards the team with his nationality. Even though it is difficult to be satisfied with his overall performance compared to his teammate, Sargent is much better than Latifi as a rookie driver. And though there are no updates regarding Sargent's contract with both the parties, Williams management will surely offer a contract extension at the end of the current season. Aston Martin also confirmed recently that Lance Stroll will surely drive for them next season. That means no change will happen to the Aston Martin driver lineup as well. So, that's the latest update related to the contracts of the current Formula One drivers at the moment of the Italian GP, and we can hope on some more major announcements in the upcoming weeks. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our channel to get more exciting Formula One news. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.